So I got myself in a pickle. It's the crispy cookie. It's like staring into a mirror. But anyway, I gave away I have 10k to my name. I gave away my last trinket slots. And this runs out. It's now 8:20 a.m. I don't know what EDT means, but EST. Maybe that's Eastern Standard Time. Maybe they, in the English language, you just do whatever you want. So, what can I do to get myself 22 grand in like 14 minutes? Well, I mean, not that much. Sorry, I was thinking 400 energy. We only need 300. So we need like 17k total. How do we get 17k? Like a car that needs, just one little part. I don't want to change. I don't want to trade the nutrient like for a whole engine. We don't sell the car. I don't delete my account because my slots are running out. We fix things. Vendor 4-star items and 1 3-star item. I don't have any 4-star items. And the only 3-star I have is my Swift Strike. Oh, I know what we can do. Wait. It's already up there. Darn it. Someone buy my Tech Blue Bio Helm. Who doesn't want to wear that? You want to stick your head in there. I don't know, man. Let's do a mission or something. Twinsies. What's the prestige? Silverhawk, help me. I can't join you, I don't think. Nope. No, that's not the right. There you are. Everyone's doing Heart of Ice except me. EU lockdown has started. I'm totally. What am I gonna do in the EU, even with trinkets? I can't even hit stuff on my own server. Come on now. Let's be smart about this. We already did the assault. We don't have a plague needle. Oh no. Heart of Ice. We could do it. Dude, what are these people have amazing outfits. I got 2. This is my gunner outfit. I'll carry. Maybe. Can your aura really crash you? You like have a slow motion navi. I'm digging the snipe hat though. What can we do? What can we do? Let me see. Alright, Rexilian? That's a neat name. Dude, I so wish I had a jelly outfit. Why am I looking at the Coliseum? Let's look. There's no parties anywhere ever in this entire conundrum experience that we have. Let's look at the... Okay, well, I don't want to really do the gates there. Or the Vanadu gate. This looks pretty neat. Except for you're like setting yourself up for enormous disappointment at Dev 28. Kind of don't want to do this. Do you want to do Jelly King? Maybe. I don't know. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done Snarp in a while. Doesn't mean I'm starting right now. So we want the Iron Knight Gate. We'll settle for Amber Serpent. Where's Silver Queen? Silver Queen, Iron Knight. Where are we at? That's the one I don't want. And it's not in the tier I need it to be. Wow, this is neat. King of Ashes, King of Ashes. So instead of talking about money, let's just start something. I haven't done my daily dreams and nightmares. What is Shadow Play? Ooh, let's do the Gauntlet. Yeah. Yeah, let's get destroyed. Public party. Let's go, boys. Here we go. We invited and they came. We can do a little bit better than this though. We actually have some pre-made loadouts for this kind of thing. I thought I did. Alright, so we're going to assume that our trinkets are going to run out while we're doing this. And I'm probably just straight up not going to get like an upgrade. So, I mean, you gets very high damage from fiends on the guns. That's good. Shock and awe. Oh man. So it takes us like 2 floors to actually get to the Gauntlet. This is one that I remember, like back in the various racing guilds or Oricon. I don't know why I can't just get that in my brain on like how to spell it. But anyway, when I was in that guild, I remember like back when alts were more of a thing, somebody would just run the Gauntlet, like literally run the Gauntlet, like over and over and over again with 3 alts to maximize it. I'm thinking for some reason, Secret of Mana, we only have 3 characters here, so they just do that over and over and over again. And I was like, well, why don't you just do like the King of Ashes? What's the purpose behind that? Please help me understand. You are so dead, little dude. And I don't ever remember getting an answer. Maybe they're just bored. But it was like a repeatedly multi, like day, week, month event. No, we're not going in with that. Absolutely. Do America. Get 'em, Eagle. That's how we do things here in our country. Yeehaw! Alright, I'll help out with this. Please. T-minus 5 minutes, if the time zone is correct. I mean, if it's on Western time, then we will have our trinket slots for a little longer. And you guys get to experience my pain and absolute rapture when it comes to that. I forgot we don't have really a bonus when it comes to sword damage. We don't really need one, though, I think. Anyway, let's do this. Please. Are you really no OP noob? You have no heart. I will be as you. Very soon. Except I will not have a cancer stick. I really thought for some reason they were using the Akron to fight the fiends. I would not be surprised. It does good damage against the fiends. Which is kind of funny. I'm also a little hesitant. Like, I want to roll on my Gilded Griffin as ASI low. But I'm like, knowing my luck has already hit my quota for luck for the year. Getting literally back-to-back rolls of ASI high on both my Faust and my Magma Driver. So I don't see that being you know, the odds are just against me. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if I'm gonna get any better than ASI low. Can you just come here? Get shot. Thank you. But you never know. That's the thing about Punch. You give and you give and you give. You might receive. You might not. You never know with Punch. Please. It's right there. How long have you been using these weapons, young gunner soldier? Quite a while, I'm guessing. Why is it not hitting? Alright, maybe it's not the user function. It's not the user. It's a graphical error, right? The shots are not really there. America. So hoping it would push them kind of like the Winter Grave Charge shot, but that's okay. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? I just opened up a whole world of conversation in my brain. Like, what do fiends smell like? What would specifically? You can kind of venture what the fire fiends would smell like, right? Little sulfur in there, you know, kind of difficult to breathe. But what would electric? I guess like burning metal is what electric fiends would smell like, or just electric in general. I know. Like you picture like an ice wolf, all right? Yeah. Well, animals in general, quite stinky. All right, like a deer. Yeah, like my stepdad hit a deer. I'm sorry, my mom hit a deer once, and my stepdad came and cleaned it up because he was a man. And we carved it up and everything. We had deer jerky for like 2 or 3 months. It was amazing. But so you know they're just straight up stinky animals. You almost got 2-shotted. I'm so sorry. Rexillion reminds me of Vermilion, which is a whatchamacallit? Oh my goodness, what is that band? Slipknot. It's a Slipknot song. That's right. That's right. How could you forget about Slipknot? You know that band everyone heard about. I don't even know if they're still around or not anymore. I mean, they played a decent role in my childhood. It was like the first mix of, I want to say, rap and hardcore metal. Didn't really see that one coming. This is before Linkin Park and all that. And even that's like there's actual singing in there. I mean, Slipknot had singing too, but it wasn't to the same degree. I think the Linkin Park had more of a melodious voice, and it was more techno-ish style. But anyway, so we need. I really don't want to do swords. We do guns. That's what we do. What do we need for this? I don't know. I'm thinking it's decon zone. I'm gonna use these. I can't see the entire map, obviously. It's the fire one. Why would you have? It is the Gremlin song, where it plays like trumpets and all that. Dude, I should seriously make these things like at least 4-star. A 4-star blaster would not be a bad thing. I think I could benefit from having one of those. I'm thinking from a lockdown perspective, right? I have my Gilded Griffin because I was just adamant about it being a weapon that only cool people use. Only cool people can use, rather. I've since proven everybody right, including myself. It is a weapon only cool people can use. I do like the the lineup here, literally, when they line up. Hello. Hello. And the AI in these has changed. There was one update. Or when you used to play this level, and I think I still have a screenshot of it somewhere. The, okay, I was thinking monsters would spawn. Like, not the regular gremlin, not the thwackers, right? Whatever these guys are, the guys with that shoot fire, they had infinite AI, like infinite, what's what I'm looking for? Like, player detection. They would just know you're there all the time. You can switch to this stuff. There we go. So no matter where you were, so like the second you would spawn in, there would be like I mean, it was cool because the whole map would take even like less time than it takes right now. But they would all spawn right at the gate. Like you'd spawn in, but they were already there. The second the level started loading, they just decided it's a good time to move, and they would just absolutely annihilate you. Sorry, they wouldn't annihilate you. They would congregate to an nihilistic ultimatum that made perfect sense. English. Got this. We got the English language. We got it down. We were taught in public school. I heard one of the most ridiculous things on the radio. So there are some schools in this world, nations rather, to be more specific, where being an educator is like one of the most prestigious things, especially countries where you can't read. You know, it's not like the most prevalent thing. You're just worried about water when you walk 20 miles a day just to get water for the family or something like that. Obviously, your priorities in life are a little bit different. So if you're an educator, you're obviously a rich, affluent type of person because you know stuff. But do you know how to get water? That's the question. Anyway, in this country, in our American get whatever you want kind of mentality, wanting the reward without the work mentality. There's so the one thing that grabbed me about this was It said it started out with teachers are being asked to pay back some of their salaries. And in this area specifically, we are that lady on fire. This girl on fire. This area specifically, like, the teacher strike thing has been like off and on in the news for the past, I don't know, 5 years. And so like they asked the teachers to pay. They've been paid too much. It's hard for me to accept this kind of thing. So they're asked to pay back $12,000 for their salary, and they're like, "Dude, we can't do this. You might ruin our homes." They're like, we'll lose our mortgage. Are you seriously waiting for me to do a charge attack? I mean, it will. I'll do it. Don't make me. Thank you. I actually needed that spark of life. So I got myself a. We'll change subjects, of course, because that's what we do. I got myself disciplined to the point where that's not the exit. Yeah, north. Okay, here we go. I do dreams and nightmares once a day. So eventually, when I get around to it, I will have enough radiance to make something. But I was so sleepy that I literally felt I must have nodded off 2 or 3 times, because usually I might lose my emergency rev. Dreams and night. What are you guys doing? Hello? Is there more baddies over there? I might lose my. I used 3 sparks of life. I was very embarrassed. So now I think I'm down to 10, 9. These are things I never use. So it's not a huge loss. Maybe in a shouted layer they might be useful. No, I'm just saying. It's kind of annoying. There's Wizard Hat, by the way. So case in point, that thing needs to get to level 10 ASAP, so we can survive 1,000th of a hit of an Anachron. Would be a thing, right? Every 1,000 hits of an Anachron, you get 1 for free. So we're fighting Beast and Slime. We got this. So we're gonna have pity on our neighbor. That doesn't look right. That looks a bit better. And we'll go full on bunny for this. You may be wondering why am I not wearing my costume. Well, I'm glad you asked, because we probably don't need the fire resistance. I think the electric resistance might help. Because we only wear that in town. It's not fit for combat. If I split my legs a certain way, I mean, no one's going to want that. That's all I'm saying. We're going to use our health trinkets as long as humanly possible. And I'm thinking the Winter Grave will do some good damage against the obvious turrets. This is one of my favorite levels, actually. I haven't played this one in a long time. Let's do it. Dude, someone else has a Winter Grave mentality. Ooh. The shock might be a bit of an issue. just a bit. Alright, kill this little dude here. Let's get out of that mess. I just kind of want off the slime, honestly. The potential for shock is just, it's too good. Little blue dude, I see you in there. Gotta keep my eye on the, yep, that's exactly it. What we don't want to get hit by. Alright, one at a time. Focus on a target. Just swinging at air. We don't have AT on, so just, closing our eyes and clicking. Like, that's how adamant I am about the whole AT thing. I won't even use it in the Clockworks. I probably should. Okay, honestly, but okay. Got hit, but we're still alive. You're stranded, but you're not alone. We also got to keep in mind we have some Vitapills, very useful. Can't open those beasts are still alive. Hello. One more wave. Una más. My best Spanish. So anyway, all I'm saying is it's ridiculous that anybody and it wasn't even like, hey, your paycheck got messed up. No, it was like a 2-year thing. They're like, yeah, for the past 2 years we've been paying you too much. You need to give us $12,000. Dude, that's a big oops. That's the kind of thing you're just like, okay, you can keep the money. You're just not going to get a raise for a bit, because it's not something you demand money back. Whose fault is that? What kind of person on payroll Like, when did... I didn't get around to it for 2 years, looking at this gigantic, this pay issue. Come on, man. Really? 2 years? I mean, I can understand, like, a couple weeks. I mean, why is our, why is our ice cream fund down? We have to steal from the ice cream fund just to pay for teacher salaries. I can understand that one. Kids might start, going up in arms, but 2 years. Anyway. All I'm saying is, educators should be paid more. Being partially a teacher myself of various vocations and training and work and all that, I think we're switch shooting. I think that's what we're doing. What's this one? Do I have a regular switch? Yeah, there we go. Cha-cha-cha. So we got fiends, and we got stuff. This is ice, right? And there's going to be undead. It's going to be too good. But anyway, the stuff you have to deal with and things you have to know as a teacher, it's kind of like a pastor, right? Well, I don't know your theological views. I'm not trying to push you on it, but like, you have to be able to answer like any question being in that kind of figurehead position. Oh, this is what's going to make this the best. Can't wait to... I'm sorry. I'm seeing the future. Us knocking those things into each other, the little howlers. Oh, we need to go. Of course, there's a Trojan. Why would there be a Trojan? We got to save our dash for when those Get in there, Mike. They need you. We got to save our dash for when the little thwompers. Why can't I remember their name? I don't know. Get hit by something. But we got to save our dash whenever they come at us, because they're like that and the Grievers, because the Griever's going to be here and they're going to be awesome. We should probably use one of these, right? There. Perfect. Full usefulness right there. Okay, kill the projectile guys next. This is only like wave 2. And I apologize, by the way, because I understand the, oh no. It's time. I understand the pain that the drum solo is of switch shooting back and forth. I just refuse... Well, I don't refuse. Oh no, this is not a good spot to be. Can we get out of there? There we go! I don't refuse. No, that was the wrong pill. Darn it! Took strychnine instead of aspirin. What a mistake. People make mistakes. It's one thing to make it on a person-to-person basis. Forgiveness is an option. But when you make a mistake that violates the laws of nature, well, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah? Bet your mind's bigger. Thank you, Mike, for proving me right. Do we have another wave? Guess we'll find out here in a sec. Yes, we do. It's Griever time. We need to pop one of these. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Of course, our dash just basically made it so our poor friends were a victim of that. Okay, good. Something's poisoned. If you guys aren't utilizing these the orbitals, by the way, in the Grievers, I strongly recommend it. It's easy to lose sight, especially for someone like myself who's been playing for a decent amount of time. The power that those orbitals have. They don't do like a huge string of damage or anything like that, but just the status effect, or like so the Grievers have an AoE, right? They have like a little bomb that goes off around them, but if you get close enough, it is useful. So we got mechs and we got gremlins. So it's like the last thing we did. So no. And this is fire. So it's literally like that decon zone, kind of. So we should... No, you know what? I don't feel like burning. So let's, here. I would do Nitronome, but I don't know these guys well enough for them to be like, oh, you're so adorable. Look at you using Nitronome. I don't think they'll take it that way. We're all recruits here, right? I think most of us are. So this is the ultimate kill loadout. I usually don't, use this too often. Just kidding. I use it a lot. But it's if you're looking to enjoy yourself, this is kind of like not the loadout to use, because it's just straight up kill. If you're looking to enjoy the game and its unique variety, this is what so when I made this character, obviously this is not my first character, by the way. I left for various reasons at various times. Each time, because sometimes, so I don't know what your biblical perspective is, but Jesus said it very well when he said, if something causes you to sin, if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you. He was really hitting the point, like, if you can't control yourself in this one avenue of your life, you need to just, get it out of your life. So, at the time, this game was not good for me, because I really liked this game. I played it too much. Now, I just kind of, I play when I feel it. I can step back. I think I've hit a different level of maturity in my life. I'm not saying it's a greater level, I'm just saying it's a different level. Because you have ups and downs in life as time goes on. Loving the Torto action, by the way. I used to have one of those too, back in the day. Oh no. That was a bad place to stand. I'm always wary on unleashing my charge attack when stunned. I never know if it's really going to go off. Okay, let's not stand in the fire. Pardon me. Yeah, I mean, the Winter Grave just hits everything, so... Why didn't we use a Nitro? Maybe they would laugh. It's a great icebreaker. Hey guys, check out my bomb. But you've never seen this one before. This poor little gremlin dude has just been knocked around. He's like, dude, it's my first day, come on. And then he died. I remember this level being a lot harder. It was probably when I had an older computer. The FPS was not... Or I just did it solo all the time. The few times I did do it. Hello. Shields, huh? Red alert. There's one healer. There goes another healer. Mike, we need you. Mike. Great timing. Mash on the keyboard. Eventually Mike comes during Mike's time. Mike. Day is it, Mike? It's hump day! No, it's not hump day. Oh, jeez. I need to... No. They don't need to go to sleep. It's not that... No, my goodness. Speaking of actions like that, which I'm just proud of, you know how many times I've frozen a character in lockdown and pretend like they couldn't do anything, so I just walk in front of them like, oh, this is the fastest way to get around to, do a charge one-hit kill. And they just get killed by an Acheron swinging in one direction. It's happened a lot. So I think this, one thing this level does do, which I'm thankful for, is it's good for Mike. Don't listen, Mike. Is it gives you materials, specifically like a nice variation of 5-star materials. So I just saw the silver weave there. So that'd be nice to get. And that gets Mike's hopes up a little bit. Like, I might get a meal today. Not necessarily, Mike. Just saying, don't count on it. It might happen. It might not. We did it. Darn right, shining fire crystals. Oh, we don't have enough. We're on our way to the 60,000 mark. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. What do you think about teacher salaries? Too much, too little? I think educators do pay more. That's just me. I did that rant about 5-star materials, and hey, I got 2 of them. Dude, 3 radiants. For everybody but me. That's fine. See you guys next time. Take care.